On today's episode on WarpDriveM, we are going to try to save this one series. This one has a 2-liter diesel engine with a very bad knocking sound, no brake pedal, and oil pressure light. So it might be dead, but let's try to save it. Can you hear the noise from the engine? Oh my freaking god, it's going to blow up! Yep, this engine might be dead. Not really sure. Of course we are going to try to save it because why not, of course. I don't want to remove the engine only if I have to, for sure. We are going to start now removing everything around the engine. We are going to support the engine in here. We have the crane in there, or the engine support in there. We are going to support the engine, go underneath, remove the subframe, the oil pan, and we are going to check what we have in there. I hope we don't have any kind of metal shavings. I know for a fact that this car received a new timing chain, and because we have the oil light and no pressure on the brake pedal, I'm pretty sure the oil pump is gone. And luckily we can replace the oil pump only by removing the oil pan, and we can take it out. We don't have to mess with the timing chain or nothing. So it should be an easy fix if we don't have metal shavings in the engine, because I'm not really sure if the last owner drove the car without oil pressure for long or not for long. Not really sure. That's why we are going to remove as much as we can. Let's see what we have in here. Let's drain the oil, but for now, or at the light, looks normal. Kind of strange color, to be honest. It's not black. It's like a strange color. Huh. Update time. It's already dark outside, but I've supported the engine, and while doing that I've noticed that we have a big hole in the cover of the engine. Maybe you can see that. You can see the engine inside, right up in there. It was glue with silicone, so we need a new cover for sure. I hope you can see that. Right in the middle, where you see the metal, it's a hole in there. Okay, so that's the first problem. After that, let me go under the car to show you what I've discovered. So the subframe is hanging in here. I removed the oil pan to see what's wrong with the oil pump, and check this out. That's the problem with the oil pump. Check this out. This, I think the screw is broken, or not really sure, because you cannot tighten this, you cannot loosen this, so it's stuck in here. See that? And I barely took the oil pan out because of that screw, because the screw was sanding in here, grabbing in here on the oil pan. So it was hard to take this one out, but it's not crack anything. No metal in the oil pan, nothing. So the only problem is that the oil pump went bad. In fact, just the screw that holds the wheel on the oil pump is bad. And we have already a new oil pump in here. So this is the new oil pump, and it should look like this. And that's the problem that we have on the old oil pump. Yeah, I'm going to update you for sure after that. And this is the part where the vacuum goes. I'm pretty sure this is the vacuum part, because this oil pump makes vacuum as well. So that's why the car doesn't have brakes. It has brakes, but just mechanical brakes. I'm going to remove now the oil pump from the engine. I'm going to update you after that. Under the car you can see now that we have the new oil pump, and in fact it was quite easy to install. You have to put it here on the chain first, and after that you lift the back side, put one screw in the middle, and everything will be aligned, because you will have a few guides, like here where the vacuum is from the pump, and here in the middle you will have some guides, so it's going to snap into place. You will notice for sure. In here you don't have to, where the chain is, you don't have to put anything at time or something like that. You just have to put the chain in here. And now we have a working oil pump. I hope it's working, because it's a used one, as you can all see. It's not a brand new one, but I've bought this with warranty, so it should be fine. I've cleaned a little bit the area. We are going to put a new gasket. We are going to clean the oil pan, and yeah, I'm going to mount as much as I can. I'm going to give you an update, and after that I think we are ready to start the car, to see if we have vacuum, if we have a brake pedal, and if we have pressure, oil pressure. I've managed to put everything back together. I've washed the starter, the oil pan, new gasket, all the bolts, nuts, everything. I've mounted back the subframe, of course. I think everything is ready. I'm going to pour oil now, and we are going to start the engine. I'm pretty sure it's going to work, because that was the only problem, and that was everything that I found in the oil pan. No damage, no nothing in the oil, nothing. So anyway, let's go start the car now. Let's see if it's going to make that horrible noise or not. If it's going to make that noise, we know that we have something else broken into the engine. Let's install the battery now. I hope I've plugged everything. Not really sure. Oh, what's with this cable in here? Okay, I'm going to check that later. Oops, we have some flames. Something is drawing a lot of current. Okay. Okie dokie. We have light. Let's see. Keys in here. Car is open. Let's see, man. Key into the ignition. Let me take the light off, that you can see if something appears on the dash. Let's go. Whoa, I have pedal. I have brake pedal. Oops, something. Oh, gas. Just the gas indicator. Date. Holy smokes. Do you hear that? Engine sounds amazing. No error whatsoever. It's done. Oh my god, we have no diesel like at all. It doesn't even show how many kilometers we can do. Let's stop the car. It's done. It's fixed. Holy crap, we saved another one. Now everything is dry in there, no knocks, nothing. We just have a lot of oil in here, because we have a hole on the engine cover. In fact, I'm gonna show you now, because I have the engine support gone from here, and I can show you that. See that? It's a lot of oil in here, because check that hole in the cover. Yep, we have a hole in the cover. And of course we have a new engine cover. We just have to remove everything, because on a diesel you have to remove the injectors and everything in order to replace the engine cover. I hope it's going to come out everything, but I'm pretty sure it will be, because I can see here a writing, so that means the cover or the head of the engine was replaced when they've done the timing chain. And I can see in there one injector has a code, so that means this one is a rebuild one. I hope they coded the injector, but I'm going to check every cylinder. I'm going to check if it's correctly coded, and yeah, but that will be at the Check this out, the car is put back together. I'm gonna show you everything now that I've done, I replaced. Let's open the hood. See that? We have a complete car with a complete engine. The oil pump is replaced. I've worked a little bit on some injectors because the injector weren't coded properly or weren't coded at all. I replaced the oil, I replaced the oil filter. I think I replaced everything, and let's give it a try. Oh, sorry for my voice, I have a cold and that's why I have this strange voice. Let's see. Perfect start, perfect sound, no lights, no error. It's fixed. We fixed another one. Maybe if you see some smoke, it's normal because I work all around the engine, so it's going to burn everything, but it's fixed. And I think we saved this one. Perfect. And with all of that being said and done, we are at the end of the video. The car is fixed, everything is put back together, runs, drives perfect. It's good to be back on the road, and that's why we are going to close the video in here. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.